Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss the numerical problem number 17 from chapter Alternating Currents from Newton ISC Physics book. The question says that we have been given a 100 volt 50 Hz AC source which has been connected to a series combination of inductor and resistor. The value of inductance is given as 100 millihenry and resistance has been given as 25 ohm, and we need to calculate the magnitude and phase of current. So friends, let's draw a series RL circuit. Now this happens to be a series RL circuit, and across the series RL circuit what we have connected an AC generator. Now this AC generator is capable of generating 100 volts. So this value that you are seeing on the screen, 100 volt, is the RMS value, and 50 hertz. So this becomes my frequency of this AC generator, that is 50 hertz. Now since the resistance and inductor are connected in series, the flow of current, the current that is going to flow, is going to remain the same. So the flow of current is going to remain the same because they are connected in series, but the voltage across them is going to get divided. So that is what is the property of a series circuit. So the voltage across the resistance and the voltage across the inductor gets divided, but the current flow remains the same. Now if you have attended the theory classes, you must be aware of the fact that the current flow is always going to represented along the positive x-axis in AC circuit. So this represents the current that flows across the resistance, and this one represents the current that flows across the inductor. Now since both are connected in series, so they will represent the current flow in the same direction, that is along the positive x-axis. But for resistor, the current flow is also going to be directed along the positive x-axis, because in purely resistive circuit the current and the voltage are in the same phase, and in case of inductor the voltage leads the current by a phase difference of 90 degree. So, and that is the reason why you can find that the voltage in this inductor, that is VL, has been drawn along the positive y-axis, as the voltage is leading the current by a phase difference of 90 degree in purely inductive circuits, friends. So that is how we draw the phasor. Now based on this phasor diagram that you have seen over here, one can draw the impedance triangle. Now in the impedance triangle, as you can see over here, the voltage across the resistance lies along the positive x-axis, so I'm going to draw the resistance also to lie along the positive x-axis. So this is the resistance R of the circuit, which has been represented along the positive x-axis, and the value of R happens to be 25 ohm. So student, this value I am writing down as 25 ohm. This is the resistance part of the circuit. R is equals to 25 ohm. Now similarly, since the voltage is lying along the positive y-axis, so I'm going to write down the reactance part, or I'm going to draw the reactance part along the positive y-axis, and this is going to have a value of XL is equals to omega L. So this part represents the reactance part of the circuit. Now the combo of this resistance and reactance is going to be the vector combination, which you have learned in the phasor diagram in our theory classes. So this becomes my impedance part Z, which is equivalent to under the root of R square plus XL square, and it represents the impedance part of the circuit. Now this is what is known as impedance triangle. Now in this impedance triangle, this angle represents the phase difference between the current and the voltage. So if you are looking for the phase difference, so this angle is going to give us the phase difference between the current and the voltage. The phase difference, that is the angle that the current and the voltage phi can be easily found with the impedance triangle, with the help of impedance triangle, as tan phi is equals to XL upon R. XL upon R. So knowing all these things will help us to solve this particular numerical problem. Friends, please remember this impedance triangle for all different types of circuit, whether it is RL circuit, whether it's RC circuit, whether it is LCR circuit. Knowing the impedance triangle will help you to solve numerical problem easily. Now let's try to find out R. R has been given already as 25 ohm, so my work becomes easier. That's already stated. Now in order to calculate XL, see, they have given omega L. Omega L is nothing but 2 pi FL, which in turn is 2 into 3.14, frequency being 50 and L being 100 millihenry. The 100 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Now let's try to solve out this one. If you start solving out, see, this is 1 0 2 0 3 0 and 10 to the power of minus 3 goes up, 5 2s are 10, so that comes out to be 31.4 ohm. So you got XL as 31.4 ohm, R as 25 ohm. So I can easily calculate Z now as under the root of R square plus XL square. Now what is R square? That is under the root of 25 का whole square plus 31.4 whole square, and on solving this it comes out to be 40.1 ohm. So students, use the help of calculator, take the help of calculator, you will find Z to be 40.1 ohm. Now once I know Z, I can easily calculate IRMS, and IRMS happens to be VRMS upon Z. Now what is VRMS? VRMS has been given as 100 volt, and this happens to be 40.1, and if you solve it out, this comes out to be 2.5 ampere. So friends, that was the calculation for the current. Now they want us to also calculate the phase difference or phase angle. So tan phi, phase angle is given by tan phi, so tan phi is equals to XL is 31.4 and R happens to be 25. So solve it out and you should get phi is equals to tan inverse of 1.256 51.5 degree. Now students, remember, as I just now told you, it is an RL circuit or inductive circuit. Not purely inductive, it is inductive circuit. So in any inductive circuit, the voltage leads the current. So voltage is leading the current. Voltage leads the current by a phase difference of 51.5 degree. Hope this discussion will help you to solve similar other problems given in the book. Friends, please like, subscribe and share the channel with your friends and your classmates. Thank you very much.